What's up, Forsaken Nation? Sunbox here with you today. Welcome to Heroes of the Storm. Today we find ourselves in the Nexus with the master himself, Artanis of Ire. If you are watching this video right now, then you're probably new to Heroes of the Storm and you're probably new to Artanis. So you have found the right place, because today I'm going to give you an overview of the character Artanis. I'm going to talk about abilities, I'm going to talk about talents, I'm going to talk about gameplay, strategy, and I'm going to tell you why I'm wearing this crazy Colorado tuxedo shirt today. It's a super special occasion. So stick around, you're not going to want to miss a beat.
We are the Forsaken. We will slaughter anyone who stands in our way.
If you'd like to connect with us in-game and vanquish our enemies from the Nexus together, then you can type /join Forsaken Heroes in the chat and you can get connected with us right away. But you must not tarry, because there are wars being waged. We'll see you in the game.
Welcome back to the Nexus Hero. I'm glad that you found us, because you're about to get some serious knowledge on Artanis, his abilities, his talents, his strategy, and his gameplay, so that you can get more kills, have more fun, and rank up your gameplay. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right in there. But first, I want to tell you why I'm wearing the crazy Colorado style tuxedo shirt today. And the reason is because this is the inaugural video series for Forsaken Heroes, a group of gamers that have come together to build content, strategies, and guides for you so that you can become better and so that you can have more fun, get more kills, and rank up your gameplay. So we're going to jump right in, all right? First ability I want to talk about is Artanis' Q ability. It's called Blade Dash. Basically what it does, it's going to move you from point A to point B. It's going to do damage on the way to point B, and then it's going to do more damage on the way back to point A, right? So you're going to go from A to B, you're going to do a little bit of damage, and then you're going to do a lot more damage on the way back, okay? The one thing that you need to know that is super important about this ability is that in the middle of this ability, you cannot stop the ability, and you are susceptible to CCs, whether it's polymorphs, stuns, or any kind of other ability that a hero could use to stop you in the middle of your blade dash. And this makes you very vulnerable. Okay, so just pretend that you're diving on a backline lead me and you're doing a blade dash to the back line, and Brightwing comes out of nowhere and polymorphs you. You're going to be stuck right next to Li Ming and all the other backline enemies while your team is probably quite a ways away from you. So you're going to be in big trouble, and you're probably going to fall over just like a wet paper bag in the middle of a Florida summer. Alright, second ability I want to talk about is Artanis' W ability. It's called Twin Blades, and what it's going to do is you're going to activate it, and then you're going to have to select your target. You're going to have to right-click on your target. It will reset your auto attack, so you cannot press this and keep auto attacking. You have to do another click afterwards. What this is going to do is going to do 2 basic attacks in succession. It's going to do quite a bit of burst damage to your enemy hero. One thing to note about this ability is really cool. You can use this, you can activate Twin Blades, you can activate it on your mount, on your way to a team fight, right? Keep that in mind. Okay, the next ability is called Phase Prism. This is probably one of the coolest and the most fun abilities that Artanis has. What it's basically going to do is it's going to swap the positions of you and the enemy that you hit with the spell. Okay, this is a skill shot. So it's going to have a little bit of a learning curve to be able to hit it and to do it right. But when you do, you can take that Li Ming from the back line and you can swap her into your team's kitchen where they're going to cook her for dinner. It's going to be awesome. So, Phase Prism. Remember that you're swapping positions with your enemy, so you want to make sure that you're not swapping yourself into a situation where you are going to die. All right, a 1v1 swap or a 1-for-1 swap where you swap the Li Ming, she dies and you dies, it might be good for your team, it might not be good for your team. So make sure that you pay good attention to where you're positioned and where you're going to be when that ability does finish. Okay. The next ability that I want to talk about is the heroic ability Suppression Pulse. Okay, this is an area of effect ability that has a global range. It can be used anywhere on the map, and what it's going to do is it's going to do a little bit of damage to the enemies in the circle, and it's going to blind them, which is going to make their auto attack abilities miss for the next 4 seconds. Pretty sweet. It's going to allow you to mitigate a lot of damage if you're playing a solo tank in the match that you're in. This is going to be very handy for keeping yourself alive, giving you that little extra leeway to escape. It's also going to allow your team members to escape as well. So very important to use this. The next heroic ability that I want to touch on is the Purifier Beam. Okay, this is a really super fun ability. What it's going to do is you're going to cast it. It's going to channel down a beam from the Spear of Adun, which is Artanis's ship, right? He's in charge of the ship, so he can call down this cool stuff. He can call down a suppression beam and a suppression pulse and a Purifier Beam, and it's going to channel down on an enemy hero, and it's going to follow them around. However, the Purifier Beam does move a little bit slower than most heroes, so they will be able to outrun it. So this becomes a zoning ability, right? So let's say you have a healer on the back line. You can cast this Purifier Beam on that healer, and they will have to move, or they will take serious amounts of damage. So it will force that particular healer to have to move out of the way. Also, when you pair this ability with synergetic abilities from other heroes like Artanis or Thrall, who can stun. You know, anybody who can CC or root an enemy hero is going to do really well with Artanis and this particular ability. Okay, so you can stun them, you can root them, and then cast the Purifier Beam on top. They can't move, they take tons of damage, and they're probably going to die. Super awesome, right? Next ability is it's actually not an ability; it's a trait. It's called Shield Overload, and this is the savior of Artanis in a lot of battles. Okay, this is going to give you a shield when you take damage below 50% health. Okay, it's a sizable shield, and it's going to last for a decent amount of time, right? It's going to allow you to survive in situations where you probably shouldn't survive in the first place. Super cool, okay? So, we've got the Blade Dash, we've got the Twin Blades, we've got the Suppression Pulse, we've got the Purifier Beam, and we have the Shield Overload. Awesome abilities for an awesome character, which I really like to play a lot. He's tons of fun, and I know that you're going to find that he's tons of fun too. However, I do believe that Artanis is what a lot of the community calls a niche pick. Sometimes he can be really good in quick matches and heroic leagues, unranked drafts, right? Team leagues. He can be good if paired with specific heroes that complement him, right? I definitely don't recommend solo tanking with Artanis. It can be done, but you have to be very good, okay? I recommend playing Artanis when you have another warrior in your party and you also have a support there with you, okay? Because Artanis can be very, very squishy, especially early game, right? He's squishy most of the game, but at the end game, he has a lot of firepower and he can usually kill other heroes before he has a chance to be killed. Super awesome, okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to jump right into the try mode. I'm going to show you some of these abilities, and I'm going to show you a little bit of how they work so you can get an idea of how to play Artanis, and I'm going to show you some talent builds that I have put together for you. Okay, so I want to play a little Artanis purple skin. So we're going to jump into the try mode, and we're going to get some in-game sound going on. Turn off the sound for the overview because Artanis likes to talk in that try mode screen, man. It's ridiculous. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to go into the talent builds, right? And the first talent build that I want to go over with you guys is what's commonly known as the Infinite Shield build. Okay, this is if you are solo tanking or you need like massive amounts of survivability, this is the build to go with. Okay, it's going to allow your shield overload to proc quite a bit. It's going to allow you to stay alive a lot longer than the majority of other heroes, which is super cool. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to take is the talent called Reactive Parry. This is going to give you block, 2 charges of block when you use your Twin Blades, which is going to reduce the amount of damage from the next hero basic attack by 50%. Okay, super cool talent. It gives you survivability right off the bat, especially early game too, when you're taking a lot of auto attack damage, when you're doing that crazy brawl fight thing in the middle lane that everybody does. Second talent we're going to take at level 4 is going to be Templar Zeal, and the reason that we're going to take this is because the next talent at level 7 is going to take advantage of this. Okay, so Templar Zeal is when Blade Dash cooldown. Blade Dash's cooldown is going to recharge 100% faster when you're below 50% health. Okay, and this is important because at level 7, we are going to take Psionic Synergy. Okay, what Psionic Synergy does is every time you use it and hit heroes with it, it's going to reduce the cooldown on your trait, on your shield overload. Okay, got your shield overload down here. If you take damage below 50% health, you are going to gain the shield, right? So you want to gain that shield more often, and casting Blade Dash and hitting heroes with it will allow you to proc that and cool it down faster, which is awesome. I need to get rid of Artanis there. He's bugging the heck out of me. All right, we're gonna go for our level 7, the Psionic Synergy. For this particular build, the level 10 Heroic Ultimate, I like to take Suppression Pulse because it's all about mitigating the damage. Okay, Purifier Beam is a little more aggressive, a little bit more offensive type of heroic ability. So I go with the Suppression Pulse to keep everybody alive a little bit longer. Okay, remember it does the blind. Okay, it stops or it makes the enemy's basic attacks miss for 4 seconds when you use that, and it is a global ability. Okay, you can use it anywhere on the map. All right, the level 13 talent, we're gonna go shields all the rest of the way. Okay, we're gonna go Phase Bulwark here, which is gonna reduce the amount of ability damage that you take by 50% for the next 4 seconds after your shield overload activates. Alright, the level 16, we're going to take Shield Surge, which is going to give you a big burst of shields when the shield overload does proc. Okay, but the drawback is that it's going to decay back over 3 seconds. So this gives you a little bit of wiggle room, a little window to either dive deeper, which I don't really recommend a lot of the time, or it's going to give you the little bit of time to escape from your oncoming attackers, which comes in very handy. I will have to say that for sure. Level 20 talent, we are going to take Force of Will, okay, for the Infinite Shield build. This is going to allow your cooldown to be a lot shorter, but you have to keep doing basic attacks. Okay, so this is the Force of Will increases the shield overload's cooldown reduction from basic attacks. So every time you do a basic attack, your shield overload cooldown is going to be shorter, right? Which that's the whole point of the Infinite Shield build, is keeping your shield up infinite amount of time, right? So that's the build. All right, so we're gonna jump in here. We're gonna toggle some minions. We're gonna come down here and we are gonna do a little bit of merc camping. I'm just gonna show you at level 20, all right, how often this shield can stay up if you play it correctly. Okay, so we're gonna jump into the Blade Dash. We immediately go for our Twin Blades. And we're just gonna kind of hang out. These guys are gonna do some damage to us. There's really not much we can do until we get below 50% health. But you'll notice when we do get below 50% health, that shield is gonna stay there. It's never gonna go away. It's gonna be infinite, which is awesome. As long as you're basic attack, that cooldown is gonna keep getting smaller and smaller. Super cool. So you can effectively take my camp by yourself. You can do this out in the early game too. Okay? Your shield is gonna keep you alive. No problem. Take a merc camp, easy peasy. Alright. The Suppression Pulse, okay? So you can actually cast this from clear across the map. Alright. Say we're over here and we want to cast this on the merc camp. Boom. We're a good distance away, right? Not many other heroes have abilities like that. There are a few, but it is definitely very powerful to be able to cast that from a large distance. Right? And then of course we have the suppression, or the phase prism, which is it's the swap ability, so you can swap places with your enemy. Pretty nice, right? Okay, so the idea behind the Infinite Shield build is that you are solo tanking, or you need super survivability and you want to keep that shield proccing, keep it up as often as possible. This build is going to do that for you. Okay, I have this build down in the section below on the blog. If you're watching this on YouTube, then you can click the link down below in the description, and it will take you to the blog, and there'll be some really cool infographics there with those talent builds that you can use at your disposal. Right, you can put those up on your other screen. You can look them up, have them on your phone, so that you can see them while you're in game playing the character. All right, we are going to reset the talents, and the next build that I want to show you guys is the hero damage build. Okay, this build is a lot of fun. It's just tons of fun, man. You can do so many kills. You can do so much damage. with this particular build, but you're basically a glass cannon. Your shield is not going to be infinite. It's only going to be coming up every 16 to 20 seconds. As long as you are auto attacking, it will be sooner, but you're going to be very easy to kill. So you got to be very careful about your position. You can't dive back line when they're focusing you with this particular build. You have no defenses. Okay, so the first talent we're going to take is the Seasoned Marksman ability. Okay, every minion that you kill near you is going to grant you attack damage, and when you kill enough minions to max out your attack damage to 40, you're going to get access to the Seasoned Marksman ability, which is going to show up on your little ability bar down at the bottom of the screen. Okay, and you're going to be able to activate this to get 30% attack speed for 3 seconds. Super cool. It's going to allow you to totally blow people away, do tons of burst damage at the end game, and you're going to just have so much fun with this build. It's going to be awesome. Okay, level 4 build, level 4 talent build for the hero damage. We are going to take the Chrono Surge. I like to take it because it gives you more attack speed, and it gives it to you when you land your Phase Prism. Okay, so you're swapping position with an enemy hero, and then you're immediately coming to attack them. So you're going to do tons of damage to them, and they're going to be in bad position in your team's kitchen, ready to get cooked. It's going to be sweet. So we're going to take Chrono Surge level 7. I'm sorry, Chrono Surge level 4. That's level 4. Okay, level 7, we're going to take Follow Through. Okay, this is going to allow you to do 40% additional damage with your next basic attack after you use an ability. So it's going to add to your burst damage arsenal. It's going to allow you to wipe people out in game when you're super strong. All right, the level 10 talent, I like to go with Purifier Beam. If you're going to be aggressive and do the hero damage build, you might as well go full out and get the Purifier Beam and just try to completely global people. It's very easy to do if you have the right setup, if you have the right situation where you have other heroes who can stun, CC, and slow for you. You can totally kill people instantly when you use Purifier Beam in succession with your Twin Blades and your Phase Prism. Okay, level 13, we are going to take the Triple Strike. Okay, this effectively makes your Twin Blades Triple Blades. Super awesome. Okay, it's going to do 3 strikes immediately instead of just 2, and it's only going to increase the cooldown by 1. I say that's a great trade-off. This particular talent has lots of value in the hero damage build, and I definitely recommend taking it if you like killing people fast, which I do. So, level 16 talent, we're going to take Titan Killer, which is going to give you 2.5 additional damage when you attack a hero. Okay, so when you use Twin Blades or Triple Blades, if you talent into it, you're going to get 3 attacks super fast on a hero. That's going to amount to 7.5% of their health bar in those 2 seconds that you use Twin Blades. It's a major amount of damage, and it definitely gets you a lot of kills toward the end of the game when you get to that talent tier. And then, of course, my all-time favorite, Nexus Blades. 20% more damage, and you slow the enemy by 20% for 1 second. Okay, speaks for itself. Do more damage, slow him down. Artanis really doesn't have he's got a little bit of gap closer ability in Twin Blades because it's going to charge. It's going to charge a short distance, and then you have the Phase Prism, which is going to allow you to move the enemy back behind you, but you still haven't really closed that gap well enough. So that the Nexus Blades talent that slows them down for 20% is hands down required for this build. If you're going to do damage to people, you have to be next to them, and you got to slow them down to get there. Okay. So for this this hero damage build, I'm going to show you real quick. We got some minions out there. We're going to do a Great Wing out here. I'm going to show you how quick we can kill a Bright. Just wait for old BW to get out here. She's taking her sweet time today. She will be here shortly. There she is. Okay, so we're going to Prism, we're going to Twin Blades, we're going to Dash, and then, I'm sorry, we're going to Prism, we're going to Purifier Beam, we're going to Twin Blades, Dash, we're going to do tons of damage, okay? Swap, Prism, Twin Blades, Dash. Oh, I missed her. She's almost dead, though. See, there's that charge. Okay, there's the Twin Blades charge. That wasn't the best example, but did do the whole health bar of damage to Brightwing except for that one little sliver at the end. It's going to allow you to murk heroes at the end of the game. So you're just going to be able to wipe them out. But you just got to be careful because you are very, very squishy. Okay? The next build that I would like to show you is the wave clear build. And like the hero damage build, the wave clear build is also very niche. Okay, it should only be picked in situations where you have a second warrior to be able to do the damage soaking for you, and when you have a support to keep you alive. Okay, because you're going to be squishy again. You're not going to have the shields going on, but you are going to be able to do tons of damage. You're going to be able to clear a whole minion wave completely by yourself in one blade dash, pretty much, which is super cool. All right, so we're going to reset these guys. First talent we're going to take is the Amateur Opponent. This gives you more damage, 150% to be quite exact, to non-heroes. Minions, mercs, bosses. Okay, do more damage, 150% more damage to those particular enemies. Very helpful when clearing waves. Okay, Lethal Alacrity is going to be our level 4 talent choice, and it's going to increase the range and the speed of blade dash by 30%. Okay, this is going to allow you to do more damage, or not more damage, it's going to allow you to do the same amount of damage faster, which is actually an increase in DPS, or damage per second, right? Okay, level 7 talent, we are going to take Solarite Reaper. This is what gives your blade dash the big damage, okay? So normally blade dash does considerably less damage on the way to the end of your cast range, and then it does a lot more damage on the way back. When you talent into Solarite Reaper, it's going to level that out a little bit. Okay. And then at level 10, we're going to take Suppression Pulse, because we're looking at doing damage to enemies, enemy minions, right? We want to do wave clear, of course, with the wave clear build. Especially useful on maps that have a lot of enemy minions, such as Infernal Shrines. Tongue-tied there. It's crazy talking. So, yes, where were we? Infernal Shrines, right? Okay, so that's a particular map that this build is really good on. I don't recommend this particular build on all the maps. I'm going to say Infernal Shrines, I'm going to say Braxis Hold, and I'm going to say Battlefield of Eternity, where you need to clear those waves, clear them fast, and you need to do damage to bosses. Okay, this could also be good for Garden of Terror, but that's kind of a toss-up. All right, level 13, we're going to be taking Burning Rage, which is going to give you a cool little fire effect, and it's going to do damage to enemies that you're standing next to. All right, see it ticking away for 50 each, doing area of effect damage passively. Right, which is super awesome, especially on Infernal Shrines, where you're standing next to the shrine trying to kill all the dudes, and there's hundreds of them, right? You want to do as much damage as possible. That's going to help you out with your AoE damage. Get those minions down so you can get that Infernal out, so you can get those kills. That's what we're here for, right? Enemy kills? Okay, yeah, that's all. Alright, level 16, we're going to go for the Psionic Wound. Okay, Twin Blades makes enemies take more damage, 25% to be exact. Okay, this is only enemy heroes. Keep that in mind. It's not for bosses. It's not similar to Tyran's ability that does that allows more damage to be done to bosses. The vulnerability. This is only for heroes. Okay, and it makes them vulnerable for 2 seconds and increases all the damage they take by 25%. So this can be very good for knocking off heroes at the very end. But this particular talent tree, or this talent level at level 16, is kind of up for grabs for the wave clear build. You don't necessarily have to take Psionic Wound. I just personally like to. You could take any of the other talents if you so choose. There's nothing here that really screams wave clear, so this is just my personal preference. You can pick whatever you like. All right, Psionic Wound it is, and then level 20, I go for Orbital Bombardment, which gives you an extra charge on your Suppression Pulse. However, you can't use the 2 charges within 10 seconds of each other. But if you're on Infernal Shrines, you're going to be next to that shrine fighting for more than 10 seconds. So this is going to allow you to cast your ultimate heroic ability twice, which is going to blind enemies twice. It's going to do more damage twice, and you're going to kill a lot of those minions twice, which is going to allow you to get the Infernal faster, which is going to allow you to get to the structures faster, which is going to allow you to win the game faster, which is what we're all about. Okay, so Orbital Bombardment it is. And I would like to show you exactly how fast we can kill a minion wave. Brightwing's gonna get killed by the towers. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, so we're gonna blade dash it right through. Almost get health of all of the minions. Pretty fast, right? So, some heroes it takes, you know, a few seconds to be able to clear a whole minion wave at level 20. Artanis with the wave clear build, easy peasy. You can blow him away right away. If you stand next to him just for a quick second before you blade dash, you will get those extra burning rage ticks, and you will be able to knock them all completely out. Kind of hang in, give them a couple ticks, blade dash in. They are all dead save one. Okay? That is how you miss a skill shot, by the way. So that is the wave clear build, and that concludes the overview talent build guide for Artanis. I hope that you guys have enjoyed our time here together. I hope that you enjoyed my tuxedo shirt. I hope you learned something, and ultimately I really just hope that you were entertained, and I hope that you have fun in Heroes of the Storm. I want you guys to stick around. After this video, there's going to be another one in the playlist. It's going to be Artanis gameplay. It's going to be some strategy, talk over some games and matches that I have done in the past. I'm going to show you some really cool ways that I've killed people and some really funny ways that I have positioned myself horribly and died a very horrible death. So that video is going to be down below on the blog, or it'll be next on the playlist here on YouTube. Guys, I appreciate you sticking around. I appreciate your time. If you enjoyed this video, please leave us a comment down below. If you have any suggestions, if you have anything about our talent builds or our talent guides that you would like to see updated or changed, please let us know. We are all about you guys. We want you to have the most fun, get the most kills, and rank up your play in Heroes of the Storm. So thank you very much for watching. I will see you all on the flip side. Adios. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to us here on YouTube and visit us at forsaken-heroes.com.